Hi, I'm Jessica.
And I'm Kira.
And we are the Keepers of the Books, your online librarians. And we are here with a picture book episode. I think Kira's going to be doing most of the talking today. So we're going to do some board books, some storybooks, and some picture books. We have a separate episode for the easy readers. My first one is Disney, My ABCs. This is a really fun Lift the Flap board book. You have all the Disney characters for your letters, and each one has a flap that you can lift. Words concentrating on that letter. Bambi says hi to a bee buzzing by. And it's just a really fun storybook with a lot of favorite Disney characters that is absolutely adorable.
I know at my work we get a lot of requests for Lift the Flap board books, so this is a great addition to your collections.
This is a review book from Disney Press. A Disney classic board book and CD treasury box. This is a review copy from Disney Press. Why don't you show them what's inside, Kira?
This little collection has not only a disc for reading along with it, but it has super cute board books. Scamp's Fine for Lady and the Tramp. Bambi's Forest Friends for Bambi. And of course, Alice in Wonderland Down the Rabbit Hole. Pictures are adorable and have lots of color, and they take a story that adults will know and take it and simplify it for younger kids so they too can learn to love Bambi and Lady and the Tramp and Alice in Wonderland.
And read-alongs are so important for them learning to read. Ooh, I gotta do this one. Disney's My First Easter. This is a touch and feel board book. And even the cover. Ducky's so soft. And then you have a whole... His tail is. They have the cutest pages. I love the sticky pages.
The story's cute too, and it's bound to appeal to little kids who love to touch everything. It's a great sensory book.
It is. This is a review copy from Disney Press.
Mission Fun with your favorite two dogs from Puppy Pals, the show. And these two little pugs are extremely adorable, and they go on some crazy adventures in this book. And while kids are reading it, they'll learn all sorts of things when you lift the flaps.
There's seek and find, counting, opposites, before and after, animal sounds, and finding games.
Great way to introduce all those concepts to younger children.
And this is a review copy from Disney Press.
So did you know that before kindergarten, it is recommended that you read 1,000 books to your kids before they start kindergarten? This is because when you don't read to them, what develops is a word gap. Children who don't get read to at home for kindergarten, there is about a 30 million word gap. And this puts them at a serious disadvantage when they go to kindergarten. It's often linked to socioeconomics. That's where awesome things like libraries come in. So please be sure to read to your kids. It's the best thing you can do to get them ready.
And research also shows that if they do get behind before kindergarten, they may never catch up and be as far along as their peers ever in their entire education.
So all the more reason to read this cool book with them, the 100 First Words Lift the Flap book. This is a great way to introduce things that little kids aren't familiar with yet, like a jump rope, or a teddy bear, or drum, or a guitar. I get a lot of requests at the libraries for books on first words, and this is just a great addition because they can lift the flap and learn and have a sensory element as well. This is a review copy from Disney Press.
This is a Disney Bunnies book with over 50 flaps. This is Thumper's Hoppy Home. And of course you've got Thumper and all kinds of totally cute characters with their little flaps. And what's fun is you can see them do things on the flaps too. So they show actions in this page. Plus you can learn shapes, counting, colors, following paths, and matching. Okay, now we are on to storybooks. This is the Disney Princess Bedtime Stories. Again, it's that series we love with the gilded silver edges, and it's a review copy from Disney Press. I always love the pictures in these, and the fact that the words on the page are just right for reading a story out loud, and yet there's enough color and action in the pictures for the kids to study the pictures while you're reading.
And I love the crinkly sound of the gilded pages.
This one has Sleeping Beauty, Tangled, Beauty and the Beast, The Princess and the Frog, Mulan, Brave, Pocahontas, Cinderella, The Little Mermaid, and let's see. Then it has Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and Aladdin. And there are 2 stories for several of those. This is another favorite series. The 5-minute stories are perfect for bedtime because you can say, we only have 5 minutes, then you have to go to bed.
These are awesome. They are probably the most popular collection at our my library. And of course you have your favorite characters, Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Kangaroo, Tigger, T-I-double-G-R, and all your favorite Disney Winnie the Pooh characters. There are 12 stories in here, so you could really earn the mood. You could have an hour-long story time before bed, or break it up into a couple days.
And so far, all of these books have been review copies from Disney Press.
Another popular 5-minute stories. How about 5-minute stories strikes back? For all your Star Wars fans. So once again, all your favorite characters from the Star Wars series and more. In addition to a few new characters, great pictures, perfect story, lots of white space to help get him to bed quicker. This is another one that has 12 stories and perfect for your Star Wars fans.
A copy from Disney and LucasFilm's press. One more Star Wars storybook. And this Star Wars storybook is the Silver Gilded Edges. And this one has pictures from the movies. You have more of a live picture feel to it. And each page is about half and half on the pictures and the text. This is based on the prequel trilogy stories. So you have illustrations by Brian Rood and of course George Lucas inspired. You have a timeline and the characters. There are several episodes for each story. So you have a lot of ways you could break this up for reading time at night.
So Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith.
And several stories for each.
Beauty and the Beast, a sing-along storybook. I loved this book because I love the movie and you get to hear the songs while you're reading the story, as it's reading the story to you. It's based off Elizabeth Rudnick's original story, and young girls and even some boys will be enchanted with this one.
Review copy from Disney Press.
A bedtime storybook library that includes 6 books from your favorite shows, such as, of course, Frozen.
Big Hero 6, Finding Nemo, Mickey and Friends, The Jungle Book, and Cinderella.
Fun pictures, half story, half picture. This is great for early readers who are a little bit more advanced or for kids who just want a fun bedtime story.
A Disney Princess, Once Upon a Time, a Disney Princess paper cut storybook. This is a review copy from Disney Hyperion, and let me tell you what I really love this book for. It's not necessarily for little kids that I love it for. I love this book for teaching older kids, 5th, 6th, 7th grade, even 8th grade, summary. They have a very hard time with summary, and in junior high that is on the items that we have to teach in the curriculum. This one, for instance, here's the entire Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs story.
In one page.
In one page. And then you have this page with this beautiful paper cutout, and then the 2 pages, and that's it for the story. And then you have Cinderella. And you have the same format for several. So you have Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, The Little Mermaid, Sleeping Beauty, and you have Aladdin. So you have some beautiful artwork that older kids definitely are going to appreciate, and you have that summary. You can tell, and it follows the movie story. So you summarize basically the entire movie in one page, and that is so good for teaching summary because they all know the story. You don't have to show them the story. It's something they already know, which is critical when you're teaching summary. Those are our picture books and our board books. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. We have more episodes that focus just on storybooks and on picture books and easy readers. So be sure to watch those too because kids at this age are voracious readers. And if they're not, well, keep working on it because it's reading with them and getting those first 1,000 books before kindergarten. And even after that, continuing to build and work on that skill. Critical because really all of your learning is pretty much based on reading, and you're going to see better test scores across all their subjects and better grades across all their subjects, including math, and that's what all the research shows. So keep them reading. And until next time, happy reading. Bye.